Laura, have you heard from Catherine?
She's having trouble getting a login.
And yes, and we are on live stream at the moment too.
Do we have any general public in Springfield? Do we have any general public in Springfield?
No, you should mute.
Just one.
What about in Chicago?
Lance is here.
Morning, everyone. We're gonna wait for Catherine. Are we ready now?
I think she's still connected.
I think she's still in process. Just a second.
Oh. Well, her iPhone is up. She can't hear us yet, huh?
I can see she's on.
I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
She's on mute.
Can you hear us, Kathy?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
For some reason, my camera's not working now.
Okay, well, we're gonna call the meeting to order, okay?
That's fine.
Good morning and welcome to the monthly meeting of the State Board of Elections. Today is Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. The time is now approximately 10:06 a.m. Will everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to
Allegiance to the
the
flag
flag
United
of the
States
United
of
States of
America,
America,
to the
and to the
republic
republic
which
for which it
stands
stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
with
with liberty.
liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. And now for the swearing in ceremony for our reappointment members. I'd like to welcome the Honorable Patrick Kelly, retired Circuit Court Judge, 7th Judicial Circuit. And for those reappointed members who can, please stand. Judge Kelly, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. All right. Get everybody in place and everybody raise your right hand, and Kathy, maybe put yours by your head.
On my honor system, it's raised.
All right. I state your name.
Hi, Catherine
I,
McCrory.
Sandra B. Watson,
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly
do
swear
solemnly swear
that I will uphold the Constitution and laws of the United States
that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Illinois,
and the
Constitution and laws of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge my duties as a member of the Illinois State Board of Elections to the best of my ability.
and I will faithfully discharge my duties of the Illinois State Board of Elections to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations, everybody.
You get together, please. Smile.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Congratulations
Have a
to
good meeting.
everybody.
So much for doing this.
Thank you.
Mrs. Calvin, would you please call the roll?
Yes. Ms. Ballard Croft? Oh. Ms. Cray? Present. Ms. Genovese? Here. Ms. McCrory?
Here,
Mr. Turbin?
Here.
Mr. Brett?
Here.
Vice Chair Donahue?
Present.
Chair Watson?
Here. Before we do the recognition of the outgoing chair, I would just like to say that it has been an honor and a pleasure to serve these last 2 years as chair. We have a great staff, both frontline and executive. And I also appreciate the opportunity to continue to serve. Thank you all for a wonderful 2-year experience. Thank you very much.
Well,
And
thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to say on behalf of all of us here in Springfield, and I'm sure the rest of our board, we appreciate your leadership in the last 2 years as chair, but you've been serving on the board since 2013. And prior to your service as chair, you were vice chair, and we just appreciate it. You have extensive knowledge in election law, and that's well received within the agency for sure. And we're glad that you are continuing your service. And while there will be others that will speak, I do have a gavel here with your name inscribed. It says Cassandra B. Watson, Chair, State Board of Elections, July 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2025. And we'll have Mrs. Calvin send that to you so you can put that on that pretty bookcase.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Anyone else? Jennifer?
I would just like to also echo.
I can't hear a word you're saying, Jennifer.
Hang on.
Microphone in front of you, though.
All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Nope.
What about now?
No,
Nope.
it worked so well earlier. It did.
It's working. Go under the little blue light.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
I don't need
She's got 4 microphones and then.
All right, can you hear me now?
This.
Barely. You have to scream.
Okay, what about now? Can you hear this one?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm standing in a corner, but I just also wanted to echo our vice chair's sentiments and thank you for a wonderful term as chair, as you were my first chair on this board, and I really appreciate you welcoming me and member Brett and kind of showing us the ways in our first 2-year term. So thank you for your service, and we look forward to continuing to serve with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Turbin, Member Turbin.
I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chair for her guidance and unwavering support in helping this board succeed. Cassandra, you have done a tremendous job, and we really, really, all of us do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so you all are gonna have me crying. Let's wrap it up.
We don't want to do that.
So now we have our election of the new board members for the 2-year term, July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2027. The floor is now open for nominations for chair, please.
Madam Chair, if I may.
Yes. Member Cray.
I would like to make a motion to nominate Laura Kent Donahue as chair of the Illinois State Board of Elections. As most of you know, Laura served as a state senator from 1981 to 2003. During that time, she was respected by her colleagues on both sides of the aisle. I know she will continue to ensure that we all work together as a board, and she will lead us as a team. I know that public service is her passion, and the next 2 years, she will dedicate herself to this job and this agency. Thank you.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Are there any other nominations? Is there a motion and second to close the nominations for chair, please?
So move.
Second.
All members in agreement signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I believe that would be unanimous consent. Is that correct, Mrs. Calvin?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to step into member status. Laura, you step into chair status. And if I may, Madam Chair, I would nominate Rick Turvin as a vice chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Yeah, do I have a motion to close the nominations? So moved. Second?
Second.
The nominations have been closed. Do we have, all those in favor say aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Nomination is accepted. Congratulations, Mr. Turbin.
Congratulations, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Before we get started, I'd like to thank you for this honor. It is an honor. And I'd like to congratulate our not new, but our reappointed 4 members. I'm a big believer in continuity, and I think it's great that we're all together to continue another 2 years. So thank you for that. Bernadette, I haven't seen Bernadette anywhere. Is she up there?
Here, can you hear me okay?
Not really. Go stand in the corner where Jennifer was.
All right, I am here and in the corner. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you
Yes.
now.
All right, excellent. Before I start, just congratulations to the new leadership. And I'd also like to thank outgoing Chair Watson on the last 4 years of support that you provided to the staff. It's been interesting in election administration over the last 4 to 5 years. And in your leadership role, there have been a lot of changes that you've worked with staff and also facilitated through the board with us. So just wanted to thank you on our behalf as well, and say we look forward to working with Chair Donahue and Vice Chair Turbin starting this month and for the next few years. So thank you. As for my report, I believe the only item that the first item I believe has been removed. So the only item I have is an informational item, which is an FY25 fiscal status report. This report, like I said, it's informational. It is being included at the request of Member Cray last month. So we have provided some updated numbers. I do want to note and just preface it by saying that we have continued to put in procurement up until actually yesterday, still signing RFPs and making purchases. So this money right now is not our final numbers. At the August meeting, we will have more final numbers on agency expenditures and the money that is remaining for last fiscal year. Also wanted to provide an update on the grant numbers that are in. As anticipated, many election authorities submitted their request for reimbursement within the last few weeks. It is anticipated that the IVRS grant will be spent in its entirety, and also the polling place accessibility grant. There will likely be about $350,000 remaining of the $3 million grant. So those are the grants that we really rely on the election authorities to make a request for reimbursement, but those numbers will also be finalized and updated for the August agenda.
Yes, thank you, Bernadette. Member Cray?
I just want to say thank you, Bernadette, this FY25 estimated expenditure where you gave us the pending payments. That was exactly what I was looking for. Thank you so much for putting that together. I greatly appreciate it.
Okay, yeah, of course. And like I said, we did include a few other expenditures beyond those anticipated ones. So once we have all those finalized as well, and we can see exactly what we expended, we'll have all the formal numbers for you in August.
Thank you. This is fantastic. Thank you.
And Bernadette, didn't you say yesterday that when we were talking that some of the things that we had planned to spend next year could be used with some of the money that might be left over from this year that we could use?
Yeah, this month we requested that directors take a look at the money that they had allocated to them and remaining, and if there were purchases that could be completed this month rather than waiting until the new fiscal year, if there was money available to be able to do those things. Typically, those are license renewals and IT and information security. So we did have them take a look, and there were a few extra larger purchases from those funds that were remaining that we decided to use this year, and then we'll be able to reevaluate for our projects for the upcoming fiscal year as to how we spend money that's now available.
Super, I appreciate that. Is there any discussion? Anything in Chicago? Any other business to come before the meeting? Do we have comments from the general public? We don't have any general public. Our general public person left. Any up there? If not, our next board meeting will be is scheduled for Tuesday, August 19th, 10 a.m. In Chicago. And I would say, again, thank you, Madam Chair, for all your service to the board and to our agency and to our new members, not new members, reappointed members. Thank you. And all of you have a good 4th of July. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Oh, I have to have a motion. Sorry. Can't do that. Do I have a motion? A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
Meeting adjourned.